Hi everyone, welcome to this video on how to use Queensland Globe for creating a land use map in your Coastal Processes assignment. First step, go to Nest, click on the Coastal Processes and Landscapes tile, scroll down and you'll find the link to Queensland Globe. Anything that you want extra information on, you can also check out the Queensland Globe tutorials link. Okay, we click into Queensland Globe. For me, this is going through straight away because I've been in here previously. You may get a page come up that asks you to tick yes to terms and conditions and then enter. Just do that first and then this map of Queensland will come up. You're going to be searching for the suburb of Southport. Click on that and it will take you down to the Southport area where you're creating your own land use map. You can move the map around, zoom in like this and zoom out by using your mouse. This is much easier to do with a mouse than a keypad. So we're going to have a look at the area of the Southport Spit where you'll be creating your land use map. It would be a very good idea to have your paper copy of your land use map beside you while you are doing this so you can select the similar colors and you also know exactly what areas you are going to be outlining. You may keep it on a big area like this, or you may want to zoom in slightly more. Play around with it a little bit just to see how you go with different views. It may be easier to keep it out on a wider view so that it looks the same as your paper map. Okay, this is the tool. Up here, you're going to be drawing places. The only one you need to use is a polygon. Okay, so click on polygon. You want to set the opacity at least 50%. Don't change anything else. Now I'm going to outline a land use area. Just roughly, I'm going to say that this is bushland. Yes, I know that's probably not exactly what it says on your assignment, but I don't have a copy of that at the moment. You start with one click using a left-hand mouse button. Click on there, and everywhere you click, it will give you the outline of the area that you want for land use. Now I'm doing this very quickly. You may want to do this a little bit more slowly and precisely. You must go back to the beginning and double click. Now you'll notice that this area is set in white. I now want to do a second place, a second land use, but I need a different color. So I go back in, got my polygon again, but this time I'm going to choose green. I'm going to come over here and outline this small area of housing. Go back to my beginning. And you'll notice because I selected green, it's now marked green. If I think, oh my gosh, I've marked this incorrectly, I've completely mucked up, I've somehow ended up the line going into the ocean, you can erase it. But you need to keep track of which place you're up to. This was place 1. It was the first one I did. This is place 2. So I go, oops, place 2, actually missed a bit. go over here to Places, click Edit Places, and choose to remove Place To. Make sure you click Done or it won't disappear. Now, one way you could put in a legend is to draw it on, or you may be using it from a Word document. Please discuss this with your teachers on which way they want to present, but I'll just show you this quickly. I might decide I'm going to try and very neatly draw squares, and you can see immediately where the problem is here. And I've finished with green because that's the last polygon I was on. And I'm going to label it. And I'm going to say it's residential. Click on the box and it gives me residential, but there's no way that I can move that text over to the side. It will go over the top of your box. So please discuss with your teachers whether you're going to be using a legend that you create in Queensland Globe or whether you're going to be using Word to create your legend. Now you actually need to print or export your map. If you want to print, waiting. It will come up with this from when you hit print. I'm going to name my map Southport Spit Land Use. I don't need a subtitle. I have a map preview function here if I want it. Doesn't work if you're not logged in with an account. And I'm going to print to a PDF. It gives me a download. And there I have my map printed out to use in my assignment with everything that I've done. Now, it will not save in the program, but you can obviously download this as a PDF and save it to your accounts. And that's pretty much all there is to do with Queensland Globe.